Something fascinating is happening with YouTube's algorithm. And today I'm gonna break down exactly how it works to help you grow your channel in 2025. I've spent the last 8 years producing YouTube channels and analyzing data from hundreds of successful women creators. And I'm about to share insights from a groundbreaking research paper that changed everything we thought we knew about how YouTube really works. Now, it might sound a little bit technical at first, but by the end of this video, you're gonna understand exactly how YouTube decides which videos to show viewers, and more importantly, how to use this knowledge to get your content in front of the right audience. I've used these insights to help over 1,500 women creators grow their channels, including clients who've gone from 0 to 500K or more subscribers, and others who are now making 6 and 7 figures with their content. This isn't just theory, this is what actually is happening right now with the algorithm on YouTube. All right, ladies, get your paper and pad ready. Class is in session. This is gonna be a good one. You're gonna wanna stay for the whole thing. Now, let me tell you about something really important that sets YouTube apart. The entire recommendation system is built on what's called a deep neural network. I know it sounds super technical, but let me break it down in a way that actually matters for you as a creator. Think of a neural network like a digital brain that learns patterns. Just like our brains learn to recognize faces by looking at thousands of people, YouTube's neural network learns to understand what makes videos successful by analyzing billions of user interactions. The deep part means that this system has multiple layers of understanding. It's not just looking at simple things like people who watch video A also watch video B. In addition to doing that, it's simultaneously processing what time of day people watch, how long they watch, what they search for, what they click on, and hundreds and thousands of other signals. And this is absolutely crucial for you to understand because it means YouTube isn't just using basic math to recommend videos. It is using AI to deeply understand viewer behavior and content relationships. The research paper I'm sharing today was published by Google's and YouTube's own team several years ago, but it remains incredibly valuable because it was the first time that YouTube revealed exactly how this neural network actually works. While the system itself has evolved since then, the core principles remain the same, and understanding them is key to growing on YouTube in 2025. So let's start with something that might surprise you. You know how everyone's always talking about cracking the algorithm, right? Well, here's what YouTube's own research team says. There isn't just one algorithm. There are actually 2 major systems working together to get your videos in front of the right viewers. YouTube's recommendation system is like a funnel with 2 distinct stages. One is candidate generation, finding your people. Now 2 is ranking, getting those views. Think of this first candidate generation stage like a matchmaking service. YouTube is looking through millions of videos to find a few hundred that might be perfect for each viewer. But here's what's really fascinating. This stage is all about finding your true fan. And the paper actually confirms something that I've been teaching my bootcamp students for years. At this stage, YouTube is looking at what videos people watch, what they search for, their demographics, and how long they spend watching different types of content. Here's a quote directly from the research. The candidate generation network takes events from the user's YouTube activity history as input and retrieves a small subset, hundreds of videos from a large corpus. Now, this is where it gets really juicy. Once YouTube has those few hundred videos, the ranking system comes into play to decide which ones actually make it to someone's homepage or suggestion. And ladies, this is exactly why I'm always preaching about watch time. Watch time is single-handedly the most important metric on YouTube. And the paper confirms that YouTube's ranking system is specifically designed to predict which videos will help people watching longer. They literally say that ranking by click-through rate often promotes deceptive videos that the user does not complete, or clickbait, whereas watch time better captures engagement. Understanding these 2 stages completely changes how you should approach your content strategy. For candidate generation, 1, consistency matters more than ever because YouTube is looking at viewing patterns over time. 2, your niche, or at a minimum, who you are serving needs to be crystal clear because YouTube is trying to match you with similar content and therefore in front of the people who are interested in that specific topic, aka your niche. 3, your thumbnails and titles need to speak to your true fans, not just chase trends. For ranking, 1, the first 24 to 48 hours are crucial because YouTube is testing your content with a small audience. 2, watch time is very important. 3, click-through rate is second to watch time, but it is also very important. 4, viewer engagement signals are everything. Here's something fascinating from the paper that I want to mention because it validates what I've seen with my clients. The researchers explained that many hours worth of videos are uploaded every second to YouTube. Recommending this recently uploaded or fresh content is extremely important for YouTube as a product. And they continue with something really interesting, and I'm going to quote this directly because it is so important. Machine learning systems often exhibit an implicit bias towards the past because they are trained to predict future behavior from historical examples. In other words, without any intervention, YouTube's system would naturally favor older, proven content. But here's where it gets really exciting, I think. YouTube actually built a special feature called Example Age, specifically to help promote fresh content. The paper states, to correct for this, we feed the age of the training example as a feature during training. At serving time, this feature is set to 0. The researchers found that this feature helps bootstrap and propagate viral content. When they say bootstrap, they're talking about giving your new content a fair chance. And think of it like this: when you upload a brand new video, YouTube's system will intentionally show it to a sample of viewers to test how they respond. This is that initial bootstrap phase. Then comes the propagate part. If your video performs well with that initial audience, they watch it longer, engage with it, share it, YouTube's system starts showing it to more and more people. It's like YouTube is saying, hey, people are loving this content. Let's help it reach even more viewers who might enjoy it too. And to clarify, this initial pool of people isn't just your subscribers. It's generally some of your subscribers who have engaged with your content recently, but it's also others who are not subscribed, who are interested in the topic of the video you uploaded. I've mentioned this many times here on this channel, that your subscribers don't necessarily see all the videos you put out. It's a mix of, like I said, the subscribers who've engaged with your content or similar content recently, and people who are not subscribed, people who you don't know. And this is how you can grow a new channel. This is how you get in front of a new audience because of this algorithm that's at play. And this is exactly why I always tell my bootcamp students, your new video's performance in those first 24 to 48 hours is so crucial. YouTube is actively looking for fresh content that resonates with viewers, like your content. And then when it finds it, the system is designed to help that content grow and potentially go viral. And this is how, as a newer, smaller creator, you have a fighting chance amongst the bigger, more established YouTube channels. This is part of the reason why I love YouTube so much and why I love the algorithm so much. Because way back in the day, the only way you could really be found on YouTube is if you had a huge following already. Well, YouTube understood that it makes that impossible for new channels and new people to get discovered. So in order to continue creating fresh, engaging new content, it implemented this algorithm so that new channels, new videos stand a fighting chance against the bigger guys. Here are all 3 parts put together in a way to really, really drive this home and help you understand it. The algorithm is first like a talent scout. I want you to think of it like a talent scout, looking through millions of videos. That's that candidate generation part. It's basically asking, hey, this person likes cooking videos for the keto diet. They watch a lot of meal prep content and they typically watch it in the evenings. So which videos from our huge library might they also enjoy? Then it becomes more like a careful curator. That's the ranking part. From those hundreds of possible videos that YouTube thought, yes, this person who watches the keto diet videos would like it, it's now asking, okay, now which of these videos, this smaller pool, which of these videos do people actually watch all the way through? Which ones make them excited to watch more videos? Which are getting the clicks? Which ones are getting a ton of likes and comments? Which ones are fresh and new? And last, it presents those videos, those chosen videos, to the viewer on the browse and suggested feeds and in searches. I want to add that the researchers found some really interesting things. That watch time matters slightly more than clicks. YouTube actually built a special system to help new videos get discovered. The algorithm looks at everything about your viewers' behavior, what they search for, what they watch, what they click on, how long they watch, even what time of day they watch. YouTube's system is actually designed to help viral content spread when it sees viewers responding well to it. Now, here's why all of this matters to you and why you need to know and understand this. You don't need to crack any code or figure out any secrets. The paper shows that YouTube is literally designed to help good content find its audience. It's like having a super smart assistant whose only job is to find people who will love your videos. And ladies, here's what I want you to take away from all this. The algorithm isn't working against you. It's actually designed to help creators who make really good content that people want to watch. So your job is to make that good content, is to focus on serving your audience. And YouTube will help you find them. This is why in my programs, at my bootcamp, phase 1 of my entire program is focusing on exactly this. Focusing on your audience, on your true fan, on you as a creator, bringing your best self to the videos, to your creativity, to the camera, because that good content is what's gonna get you found on YouTube. Now that you know kind of an idea of how the algorithm works, here are the 3 most important things that you need to focus on. 1, create for your true fan instead of trying to game the algorithm. Focus on creating content your ideal viewer actually wants to watch. The paper shows that YouTube systems are incredibly sophisticated at matching viewers with content that they love. 2, optimize for watch time. The research confirms what I've seen with hundreds of channels. Watch time is the king of metrics. This means creating content that delivers value and keeps viewers engaged. 3, stay consistent. The paper shows that YouTube systems learn from patterns over time and that the algorithm favors more recent content. This is why consistency is so crucial, something I've seen play out with every successful channel I produced. I talk about this in that video I did with Angie of Hot and Flashy, where she saw a decrease in views after going down to 1 video a week. I go into detail about why that consistency is so important. So that's it. That's it for today's class. If you found this helpful and you want to dive deeper with me on growing your audience, I've got a free live masterclass coming up where I will be sharing my #1 strategy for channel growth in 2025. And I'll put the link in the description below. Remember to like this video if you found it helpful. Let me know in the comments if you had any aha moments, how you plan on applying this to your own channel. And if you're new here, subscribe for more YouTube strategy. I come out with videos twice a week. And most importantly, keep shining, keep creating, and keep being you. Up next, watch this video on even more YouTube strategy. Mwah.